guys, welcome back to my channel, Jellybeans Plants. Today I want to make a video of my flowers and my vegetables and all of the stuff that's going on here in my garden. But please don't mind all the mess and weeds, guys, because I was gone for 2 weeks, so I have not been able to tend my plants. So I just asked my cousin to water some of the plants that needs to be watered, and even those seedlings that had been germinated as well. So let me start on this portion. This is in front of our house, and what I planted here, guys, is a mix of plants. I have planted zinnias, as you can see in front of you guys. That's a bunch of zinnias here, and I have Malabar spinach. This guy is like I guess almost 8 months old, if I'm not mistaken, but still thriving. And yeah, it's a vegetable, guys. It's a leafy green, and yeah, it's very like green, and it has like a succulent leaves, and it's very healthy and delicious. And here, guys, in this bed I planted Ficus triangularis behind. As you can see, that the triangular shaped leaves, I actually planted two, and the one over there behind that ficus tree, it's not doing as well because it's been covered, or like all of the zinnias that had been growing is trying to block them or block that plant from the sunlight. So that's the reason why it's not doing well. But this one is doing great. I can see a little bit of growth, but at least it's doing well. And I also planted peperomia. This one, that is a peperomia too, actually. And behind that one as well, it's also being hidden by these zinnias. But anyway, these zinnias is doing really great because it's flowering right now. They are blooming, guys. I'm so excited and so happy. But my main problem now, guys, is those seedlings that germinated. Remember in my previous video, I shown you the seeds, or the seeds that I planted and germinated. Most of it are zinnias, so I need to transplant them underground because they will do really well if you plant them underground. But the main problem is it's running out of space here. So what I need to do after I film this is I will remove some of the zinnias that are not healthy. That's what I'm planning to do. But for now, let me show you that most of the zinnias are about to bloom. As you can see, buds, more buds, and more buds here, and flowers, pretty, those and those. And yeah, and this guy is a giant sunflower. I actually planted two, one on this side, but not sprout, so it only germinated one. So this is a giant sunflower, guys. Please bear with my voice right now because I'm having a runny nose, so I hope you understand. So let me take you there so that you can see more flowers of the zinnias, guys. But before that, so these are my potted plants. I already showed you these guys on my past videos, but let me talk about this. I planted citrus. This is a lemon plant, and this is a citrus plant. But see, it's not giving me fruit yet, but hopefully soon. And I tuck in here zinnias as well, and another sunflower, and this zinnia, really pretty. But actually guys, did you know that I planted the zinnias through cuttings, and I just tuck in here in it? See that? It's doing well. And more zinnias here that's flowering, and more citrus. This is one is a dayap. It gave me 2 fruit already, guys. Big fruits. And here I also interplanted a pepper plant. Excuse me. This one is a pepper plant. As you can see, it's very tall. And it has fruits. It has many fruits, guys. We've been harvesting many peppers out of this plant, as you can see. Not that big, but it's really tasty. More flowers. See. So panning to the side of the bed, I have more zinnias over here. As you can see, they're flowering. More zinnias, and I also have eggplants here. More eggplants, 3 eggplants actually, and lemongrass. And that's the yellow flower, or the mini sunflower, guys. That's native to our area. And I also tuck in here coleus, guys. This one looks like a military print on its leaves. And yeah, this is Ecoleus, and that's what I'm talking about, guys. The Ficus triangularis that I planted in here, that's not doing well. As you can see, it's bald right now, but it's still thriving. So yeah, and this guy is a ficus tree as well, but a different variety of ficus, guys. And it's growing tall, as you can see. Actually, this one, I trained this one as a standard tree because, as you can see, this trunk straight, right? So what I did when it was growing, guys, I cut most of the branches underneath or below the trunk or this tree, so that I can train this one as a standard tree with all the branches on top. So yeah, and more of my zinnias here. I have planted a lot, and I grow them from seeds, guys. And if you notice, I have different colors of zinnias. I have yellow, pink, and like dirty white zinnias. This one, and this one too, on the darker hue of yellow, lighter yellow, more buds, and the white. It's not the really pure white, but it's kind of like dirty white-ish. And pink, fuchsia pink. This one is a very dark yellow. Same with that one. And really pretty flowering. I also planted here chili, guys. See that? bunch of chilies. And a portulaca. Two varieties of portulaca here. Moss rose. This is the flower of that portulaca. This other variety, and then the other one is color white. See? And more zinnias. And yeah. So that's on this area of the bed. I mean, that's what are the flowers and plants that's growing on this portion of the bed, guys. So let me take you on the other side of the garden as well. So let's go, guys. So this is what the other side of the garden looks like. I'm actually here in the hammock, guys, sitting. So this is my view. So this is the other side of the garden. So basically this is in front, I guess, because that's our gate. And the side or shelf is mostly bougainvilleas, and underneath of that shelf are different kinds of plants and flowers and even vegetables. And on this side, remember, these are my potted plants, or the plants or the flowers that I planted in the containers. So these two, if you've been watching my videos, guys, I made a video of this plant. This is a coral vine plant, and don't worry, I will make an update of that one very soon. But for now, let me talk about what my garden is doing for 2 weeks of being gone. So I'm really overwhelmed, guys, when I got back, because like, you're not here for 2 weeks, so all of the plants are really growing. I mean, they're growing on their own. Plus, there are some that didn't do well, but there are some that really does so well. And I'm very overwhelmed with all the weeds that's growing as well. So yeah, but let me start on this side, because I have potted plants here, guys, or like flowers and house plants that I have here. So yeah, this one is first is this is a philodendron plant. So yeah, it's doing well, actually. It has new growth or new leaves. So yeah, this is a very sturdy plant and interplanted with these photos. So yeah, here I have a evening primrose, but it's not flowering, guys. But I grow this one from seed. I'm very happy. And I have here coleus. I planted two varieties of coleus here. This one is the maroonish with this lace on the edge of its leaves, and I just cut this yesterday, guys, as you can see, so that it will encourage to branch. And yeah, this is really pretty coleus, guys. And here I have also a mini rose, but this one, guys, is not yet flowering. I planted this guy, or propagated this out from stem cuttings. So as you can see, it's doing well. And what else? So this is what it looks, guys. This portion of our house, this receive light or sunlight from 7 or 6 a.m. in the morning until 11. So what time is it right now? I think it's almost, I think it's almost like yeah, It's 10:53 a.m. so it still has sunlight, guys. So the sunlight here started from 6 a.m. until 11. So this will receive sunlight for like 5 hours. So as you can see, most of my plants here are doing really well. And that plant, I don't know the name of that plant, guys, but it's really pretty. This is like like a childhood flowers, because I've seen this one when I was a kid. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Really pretty. And interplanted with these coleus as well. And I potted this one on this tin can. Most of my containers here are recycled, guys. Tin cans. And some I bought. Of course, it's plastic pot. And yeah, I have here my mini roses that I always feature on my vlogs and my videos and even on my Instagram, because this is really pretty, guys. And it's very prolific. Yeah. I was gone for 2 weeks and these are all the flowers, guys, when I got back. More buds, see? Really pretty in here as well. And as you can see, guys, what I've noticed on this flower, guys, when it started to open, it's like dark pink, and then when it gets old, and it will turn like a light hue of pink. And it's really pretty. And then when it's about to dry or die, it will turn white. See that? This is an old version of the flower. And this is, wait, I will show, this is the new one, as you can see. It's more on the it's still light pink, but like as you can see, this is like the new one and the other new one, and then the old one to the center. So yeah, really pretty. I actually interplanted this one, guys. This is an evening primrose as well, that's not yet blooming. See, I put 3 plant here, 3 evening primrose. And yeah, coleus that's looking droopy right now, and zinnias, and another rose, mini rose, guys, that I think is about to bloom. See that? See that bud? This is like, see that? That's how tall it is. I planted this one out from cuttings as well, so I'm really happy. It's doing really well. This is actually 2 plants here. This one is, yeah, another plant, and then other plant. So 2 mini roses. And I tuck here sunflower. This is a dwarf sunflower. And yeah, more roses. This one is the same variety of that rose. So I pruned this and I did not throw the stem, so I planted that. So this is the stem cuttings out from the mother plant. So yeah, it's growing and it's thriving. I'm really happy. And other one as well, see, the rose. And this one is a kalankawi and more zinnias, and behind is a peperomia. See that? Peperomia, very stunning, pretty. And the star of the day is this Ficus triangularis variegata, and it's really doing great because it's so lush and healthy, and I'm seeing new growth, new leaves forming. Really pretty. Yeah, so that's it. On this side of the house are my potted plants or flowers. So yeah, let me take you on the raised bed. But before we proceed to the raised bed that's in front of us, let me talk to you guys. All the plants that are growing here on the trellis. Yeah, this is a DIY trellis, guys. So yeah. So let me start on this one. This is another Malabar spinach, but the difference of this one, guys, it has a red stem or a maroonish stem. But the other one earlier that I showed you, it's all green. But this one has a reddish or maroonish tone on its stem. But they're the same. They're Malabar spinach, which is flowering right now. About to set a seed. See that? Actually, when this one is mature, the seed, you can plant Malabar spinach using the seeds aside from the stem cuttings. So yeah, and these three guys are the recycled pot, and I actually planted tomatoes here, but sadly, unfortunately, my tomatoes are not doing really well. As you can see, guys, I have another tomato here that died, but I interplanted this sunflower. Fingers crossed to this sunflower. I hope it will survive. And these tomatoes, guys, this is a variety here, what we call kinalabasa version of tomatoes, but it's not doing really well. As you can see, guys, this is what the leaves looks right now. I don't know what's going on. Maybe, I don't know, I did put eggshells, which helps this plant absorb calcium, and maybe I don't know what's going on, but I might pull this out sooner or later, or after I film this one. But yeah, looking really sad. The same with that one. And then on this side are another potted plants. I have 4 recycled bottle. I put tomatoes as well, actually most all tomatoes, but this one I interplanted marigold, and the only one survived is the marigold. And the tomato, as you can see, died. And then this one, actually this tomato survived, but it's not doing well. As you can see, this is what it looks like right now. It's not very healthy, so I might pull that off as well, because I don't want to spread any disease on all of my plants and vegetables here. The same thing with this one too. Well, the other branch is healthy, but this main stem is not, as you can see. Wait, I'm not sure if you can see it, guys, but it's not doing well, so I might pull this off. So this is the sibuyas dahon, or forgot the name. I will just pop this on the screen. I forgot the name. Sorry, but it's doing well. See that? Yeah. And this is the other version of Malabar spinach, guys. See that? And then see that on the other side of the trellis, I planted this sweet potato. It's branching out and trying to climb up on this trellis. I'm very excited to that. I might harvest some of the new stems and leaves of this one soon. I will make a salad, guys. So yeah, that is what I'm growing on this trellis, guys. So let me take you on the raised bed. So this is my raised bed. So that's my cousin. As you can see, there's so many butterflies. You can see many butterflies on my zinnias. I'm so happy. But before that, I want to show you these dwarf sunflower, guys, that I showed you on my previous video. Yeah, I placed this pot on here because this will receive sunlight most of the day. So as you know, sunflower, they love sun. And yeah, I can see butterflies. And that's my basil that I grown from seed. I made a video of that, guys. Check them out on my previous videos. You can check them out, guys. This is my basil, green basil. If you haven't grown green basil, guys, you should try because the smell of this plant is amazing. Smells really nice. The scent, oh my gosh, real nice. More mini sunflower and this other cherry tomato. This one is a cherry tomato, guys. It's actually flowering, but it's not healthy, so I'm not sure. I might also pull them out. So yeah. In here, these are the zinnias that I planted from seed in my previous video as well, but I need to transplant them soon because they're already on their mature size. That's good for transplanting. So yeah. And here are my eggplants. And unfortunately, the other eggplant is not doing really well as well. I don't know what's going on. But this is a tomato. Another tomato. This one is, I think, it's trying to survive. Making its way. Hope. Fingers crossed. And yeah. As you can see, this eggplant is flowering. Te! Kuha lang, te! This is flowering. As you can see. Very excited for the fruit. And then the other eggplant. This eggplant is not doing really well. As you can see, the leaves. It's curling. It's like stunted. It's stunted. I'm not sure what's going on. It has many ants as well. I don't know. I might pull this one as well. Let's see. I also planted these string beans. Yeah. So, looking healthy. One, two, three, four, five, and six string beans here. The plan is to help them vine on this trellis. The same with the tomatoes, but yeah, hopefully. And then eggplant and the dark purple zinnia. See, I planted these two guys on this tin pot, but the teka na kung giputol ni mo kanang zinnia nang ano na siya, ano siya baong niturok. I thought this one was gonna die because my cousin pinched too harsh on this one, but I think it's doing fine because as you can see, it started to branch out. Fingers crossed on this other zinnia. This is a dark purple zinnia. And I have marigolds. This in front are mostly vegetables, and behind are all the flowering plants. But I also tuck in house plants. This is a Ficus triangularis and a Texas sage. That one is a Texas sage. And I planted mostly flowering plants that these flowering plants, guys, will help attract pollinators. Pollinators, would love to come to flowers. And the main reason why I love attracting pollinators, because we have vegetables as well that needs to be pollinated. And aside from them attracting pollinators, they're also pretty as well and great as cut flowers. As you can see, more zinnias here that are flowering right now. I need to cut them soon. And I have cosmos. This is a purity white cosmos. And I have amaranths. See that amaranth, guys? Really pretty. This is amaranth. More zinnias, marigolds. And this is another variety of amaranth, but it's like on the green side. And more cosmos. So yeah. Butterfly. Ah, butterfly. But as you can see, guys, very overwhelming weeds. So yeah, it's not doing great right now. And it's very sunny today, but I'm still filming and making a video. But yeah, I guess that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And wait, oh my gosh, the bee. I'm distracted, sorry. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.